Yeah, I wish I knew what that black stuff was. Hopefully I don't pay for it tomorrow. Wow. What's going on? Germs here, back with another review. Today what I've got for you is a Chinese People's Liberation Army Type 20 individual soldier self-heating meal, and this one is for cold areas. This is going to be menu number 1. It's going to be green beans and beef fried rice, fried noodles with mushroom and braised pork, chili chicken with bean curd sauce. And this one was produced April 11th, 2023. So being a cold zone ration, I originally thought that this was going to have more calories than the regular Type 20. The regular Type 20, which is right here, and you can see right here, it's not the cold zone. This has that cold zone mark on it. So here's the regular Type 20. And as you can see, there's 5,355 kilojoules, which works out to be around 1,300 calories. So obviously I thought there'd be more calories in this. But when we look at this one, it only says 2,422, yet it's 941 grams. And it has more meals. So that would mean it'd only be 578 calories, which doesn't make sense to me. I doubt that very much, given the weight of the bag and everything that's in it. But it's very hard to find information on this Type 20 cold area ration. I was able to determine that this ration was designed by the PLA for cold climates or higher altitudes, since soldiers would need more caloric intake in those environments. So we're just going to have to crack this thing open and see if each item has nutritional information to determine how many calories are truly in this ration. So my guess is this is going to be a lot like the US meal cold weather and come in around 1,500 calories. All right, so let's open this up and see what we got. All right, so this translates to baked energy bar. We've got our ration heater element. Black bean chicken chili sauce. I thought this was an actual meal, but it's just a chili sauce. We've got a refreshing electrolyte effervescent drink tablet. Doesn't say what flavor. Here's our little measuring bag for the FRH. And this just translates to candy bag. I think it's gum. So we have our crispy cucumber. I think this is going to be a pickled cucumber with soy sauce. This translates to ginger honey. And here's our anti-fatigue food. Not sure what this is, but it looks just like some sort of gummy something or other. Here's one meal, and it's got this handy dandy little sleeve to put the FRH in to keep it insulated. Here's our fried noodles with mushrooms and braised pork. And here's our second meal. This is our green bean and beef fried rice. And our spork. All right, well, that's what you get in the 2023 Chinese PLA Type 20 Cold Zone, menu number 1. So I have not seen another review of the Chinese PLA Type 20 Cold Zone on YouTube before. I have seen one other Type 20 review, and that was Steve 1989. I will link that in the description below. I've only had one other Chinese ration so far, and that was a Type 17. That was a few videos ago. I'll link that in a card here, and then I will link it at the end during the outtakes, so you can click on that and check that video out. Did you know I do outtakes? I bet you didn't. You should stick around. They can be pretty funny. So enough talk. I'm ready to crack this thing open. So let's slap this down and dig in. Perfect. All right, first things first. Let's get these mains heating up. I love how they seal the FRH heaters separately. That's probably going to make them last a heck of a lot longer and do a better job. You get 2 per bag, 1 on each side of the main. Got our water measured out for the first one. Oh, and she's already going. Look at that. Check that out. These Chinese flameless ration heaters are the bomb. Let that do its thing. Let's get this one going. There she goes. Set this one over here. While we wait, let's check out this baked energy bar. There it is. Smells like there's soy sauce in that. It's not a sweet energy bar, I don't think. Let's make this drink. So this calls for 250 mils of water. There it is. Smells like orange. And we're just gonna let that sit and do its thing. So let's open up these cucumbers. Hard to see in there. They smell really good. Let's get that out. Nice looking spork. Let's get out this candy. I think it's gum. Yep, one piece of gum. You get a napkin and a toothpick. Might as well open up this anti-fatigue food. Yeah, it's real gummy. Kind of squishy like a gummy. That's what it reminds me of. Has a weird smell. I can't really put my finger on what that is. It's very faint though. It's not a strong smell. That's all they give you. 2 little napkins or bung fluff. You don't get very much. All right, so I'm gonna let these finish doing their thing, and when they're done, we'll be back and I'll open them up. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's get all this stuff out. Let's get this dried off, wiped off. Ooh, that's hot. This is the green beans and beef fried rice. I'll tell you what, these retort pouches are pretty thin, much thinner than the US MRE retort pouches. Oh, that smells delicious. You can really smell that beef in there. And this is the fried noodles with mushrooms and braised pork. I actually think that's what I had in my Chinese Type 17, the same menu. There it is. Oh, that smells delicious. Smells porky. All right, so this green bean and beef fried rice, I believe it's supposed to be green pea. The translator said green bean, but I think it's green pea. There's green peas, there's carrots, there's onion, there's beef. Yeah, there's no green beans in this. Well, let's go in for a bite of this. There it is. This smells amazing. That is so fantastic. That's just bursting with flavor. You can taste that beef. It's excellent. This is really, really good. This is fantastic. It is so full of flavor. What I will say is if you do not like Chinese food typically, you'd love this. This is just rice, beef, peas, carrots, onions. Very basic, but it's excellent. It has such good flavor. So let's try these noodles with braised pork and mushrooms. This is definitely what I had in the Type 17. We've seen this before. We've had it before, and it's great. It tastes a little bit different, actually. Maybe it wasn't the same. I'd have to go back and look, but I thought that's what I had. But it tastes different. But it tastes great. I almost feel like I taste fennel in there. Just a very slight hint of fennel. I have to check. Yeah, all it says is seasonings in the translation. But whatever it is, it's fantastic. Both those dishes are just out of this world. They are so amazing. I need to try some of this sauce with it though. This is the black bean chicken chili sauce. Oh, it's very oily. I don't want to put it all on. I just want to test it out real quick. I'm sure I'm going to like it. Oh, it smells delicious. So the ingredients list says it's chicken, fermented black beans, chili sauce, vegetable oil, salt, basil, and sodium glutamate, which I believe is MSG. That's probably why it tastes so good. There it is. Oh, that takes it to a whole different level. It's really flavorful, and there's some heat to that now. I like that stuff. That is good stuff. Now I just need to decide, do I put it all on one or try to put half on both? I don't know. I'm going to try these pickles first. Well, pickled cucumbers. I don't know if you're supposed to call them pickles. They're pickled cucumbers. Same thing. Yeah, those are good. They're kind of sweet, and they actually have a hint of heat to them. And there is chili in the ingredients. There's also soy sauce, vinegar, salt, sugar, MSG. Gotta love MSG. I don't know why, but there is kind of a fishy flavor to those, but it's very, very subtle, and it's not bad. So I'm thinking you're supposed to mix with this. So let's try that. Yeah, that works. Let's try these with the noodles. I like it, but you don't need very much of the cucumber in with each one of these dishes. You just need a little bit, which they don't give you a bunch. So I'm going to split it between the two dishes. I'm actually just going to eat a spoonful because they're really good on their own. All right, let's get the rest of this out. That's pretty messy, and they only give you those two little tiny napkins. Let's get this mixed up. Before we do anything else, I feel like this ginger honey should go on something here. So we're going to try a little bit. Let's try a little bit on its own, see what that's all about. There it is. Holy crap. That stuff is amazing. Ginger, I love anyways. Honey, I love anyways. Putting them together, holy crap. And I do think I'm going to put some in with this because I like ginger on sushi and whatever. Putting that right in there. Probably wasn't supposed to do that, but oh well. It's going to be good. Can't be bad. All right, let's get a bite of all this combined. There we go with the pickled cucumbers, the chili sauce, and the ginger honey. That is outstanding. It's out of this world. The addition of the chili sauce plus that ginger honey. Wow. That is amazing. Outstanding. The pickled cucumbers also pair very well with this. Yep, this is going in here. I want every bit of that. These noodles are harder to mix up. There's strips of the braised pork. Both of those mains are absolutely incredible. Yeah, these are some amazing rations. Definitely going to rank up in one of my favorites. I'm not sure what I like better. That or that. Oh yeah, there's a nice clump of that black bean chili sauce. Right there. Yum. Last bite of this. Now on to this. Boy, I'm not sure I can finish all this. This is a lot of freaking food. Yeah, this is really, really good. I am very happy with this. Both these mains. Oh, look at that. Big, huge chunk of pork right there. That's good stuff. That pork is so good. Last bite of this. Outstanding. Both those mains, amazing. Let's try out this orange drink. Not quite sure what that black stuff is, to be quite honest. If you know, let me know in the comments, because I don't know what that is. And there's nothing on the ingredients, so I have no idea. Yeah, that's orange. There's something else in there. I really don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I like it. It's very refreshing. Let's try one more drink of it. Yeah, I really like that drink. All right, so let's try out this baked energy bar. I am stuffed, but we're going to try this out. So there's maltose syrup, fresh eggs, wheat flour, butter, whole milk powder, white sugar, and edible salt in this. No fruit or anything like that. Looks like, I'm not sure what all's in there. Doesn't really give you much to go on, but it looks pretty good. It smells pretty good. So I'm getting a lot of egg in there. You know how when you scramble eggs and you cook it a little bit too long and it's kind of hard and you get that burnt flavor? That's what I'm getting out of that. It's not bad. It's just a little different. It's a little weird. And it did say it's got eggs in it. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting French toast. If you put a little cinnamon on that, that's what you get. It would taste just like French toast. It's got the egg. It's got some sort of bread product in there and it's fried. That's what I'm getting. Almost a French toast vibe. The more I eat it, the more I'm liking it. All right, let's try this anti-fatigue food. Yeah, it's just like a gummy. There it is. I'm not digging that, but I don't think that's supposed to taste good. The anti-fatigue part of that makes me believe that you're supposed to down that and it's supposed to be quick energy. I'm too full. I'm not going to eat that. I've had enough. It's not bad. It's just not the greatest. There's not much flavor there. Yeah, I wish I knew what that black stuff was. Hopefully I don't pay for it tomorrow. Let's try out this gum. Oh, very hard. Minty. Not bad. A lot like a chiclet. All right, well, there you have it. That was the 2023 Chinese PLA Type 20 Cold Zone, menu number 1. I have to say, this is going to be one of my favorite rations ever. What I liked about it is it's just different. It's not the same old that you get in US MREs or European rations. Not that I don't like those. It's just different. It's a completely different food. And it was excellent. Those flameless ration heaters are amazing. Probably the best out there. And for Cold Zone, there was a lot of food, and obviously there wasn't only 570 calories in this. This was easily 1,500. I think that's just a misprint on the bag. This fried rice was amazing. Such a great beef flavor, and I loved the peas in there and the carrots. Nothing too crazy as far as a dish goes. The fried noodles with the mushrooms and the braised pork, very, very good. Nice porky flavor, kind of had a sweetness to it, but yet there was some heat to it. And then, like I said, I think there was some fennel in there. There was some subtle seasonings in there that really gave it some complexity and some depth of flavor. And then adding the cucumbers and that fermented black bean chili sauce to both those dishes gave it even more complexity, gave it some more heat, which I like. I think what really sent it over the edge for me was that ginger honey. That stuff was amazing. I just wish there was a little bit more to put on both these dishes. You just had such a whirlwind of flavors going on and they all worked together. You had savory, you had sweet, you had sour, you had spicy. Fantastic. That bar grew on me the more I ate it. I actually wonder if the ginger honey would have been good on that. Probably would have been. But I think it was better mixed in those dishes. That drink, still kind of wondering about it. It was very good, but I'm still kind of wondering about it. And that anti-fatigue, whatever it is, not the best, but probably serves the purpose. So all in all, I am very happy with this ration. What a great experience. So if you stuck with me through this Chinese journey, I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe down below. If you do subscribe, make sure you click that notification bell so you're notified when I post new content. If you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. I just appreciate you being here. So again, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here, and I'll be back soon with another review. Later. So either the 2400, so either 2,422 kilojoules, so either the 2,400, God damn it. Oh my God, you stupid piece of f***ing shit. Come on, get on my spoon. Look who's here. Always wants to help. Yeah. So I have not seen any reviews on this Cold Zone PLA, for fuck's sake. And I've only reviewed a 20, the regular one, that was Steve 1988. Did you know I do outtakes? I bet you didn't. And then I'll also link that in the outtakes, during the outtakes of at the end. Oh, fucking hard. 20 minutes already. If you do subscribe, click that make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, make sure you've... So if you stuck with me through this journey to Taiwan, what the f am I saying? I need to be done.